Hello, I am Russell96 and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Castle Progress. Last episode we made these walls, I believe. It's been a while since I've recorded Minecraft or really even played Minecraft in general. I've been busy. Yeah, and I've also been playing a lot of Dark Souls in all of my free time, so yeah, that doesn't really help with the entire playing Minecraft part. But I am back, and hopefully I'll be able to make a few more episodes more frequently. Cause yeah, I've made only like 2 episodes, like all of the other bits of January so far, so yeah. Um, okay, but today we are going to work on the interior of this dome, like make the throne bits and the chandeliers, that's what they're called, couldn't think of it for a second there, and possibly like a pillar or two coming down from the dome to make it look more structurally stable. Because right now it kind of looks a bit ridiculous. Another thing that I just thought of that might help the overall, like, to make it look more structurally sound would be making, like making a complete room up there instead of having it completely open. Because that would block off that view, then I could have pillars on that part too. But this is the center. Let's replace it with dirt because, yeah, okay, how to start this? I am going to mark out where I want the thrones to be, because I want them to be elevated a little bit, like 2 or 3 blocks up off the ground, so you have to go up a staircase to get to them. But I'm not really sure where I want them to be or how large I want the platform to be. Let's see what it turns out looking like if I start it from here. That wouldn't be wide enough if I went only to there. And let's go to there, and because I don't want it to go all the way to the edge either. I'm thinking that this might be what I go with. I went to that one, correct? Yes, I did. Oops. Do not want to place that there. And I'm recording a Castle Progress episode instead of an SMP episode because my internet's been kind of wonky recently because of all the winter storms and such. Like, it completely went out yesterday night or the day before that, I don't remember, but yeah, it's not having a good time, so I figured I might as well do a single player episode instead of a laggy multiplayer one. Because lag is never fun. And I am probably going to be, like, next multiplayer episode, I'll probably be talking about running a contest to let more people on the server. Because it can probably handle it, which is why I didn't let more people on to begin with. Because I more or less wanted to stress test it with a few people at first. But it handled it fine, and yeah, so look forward to that, I guess. And how do I want to do this? Let's make a random pattern and hope it turns out looking decent. That is basically how I build. But just so you all know, the letting more people onto my server, it probably won't just be just letting people on. It will it's probably going to be some sort of contest, and the only like logical contest idea I've thought up so far would be like a build contest where people who want to join send me like a link to a video or a link to a screenshot of something they've built, and then I would let people on accordingly. Yeah, but I don't know how I'm going to set that all up yet, because, yeah, I don't know the most efficient way to, like, what would be the most efficient way of doing it. Because, like, well, you can still private message on YouTube, but it's a lot less efficient than it was. Like, you have to go through a lot of different steps to even get to, like, private messaging people. But it is still possible, so I might just, like, do the contest through YouTube. Or then again, I wonder how Google Plus would work for it, because isn't that what Google Plus is supposed to be, like a social network type thing? Can you tell that I'm, like, really trying to stretch the possibility of what might look good for the elevated bit? Like, this is looking real interesting. Oh, then maybe that? I have no idea what I'm doing right now. Actually, if I do something like that, raise that, this might look decent. Or it might look, that's way too tall. Like, I just want it to be a platform, not like another, yeah, only like 2 or 3 blocks tall, even for the edge of it. Let's just try continuing that. Then those there. And that there. How does that look? I think that looks decent. Maybe do something more like this down here, though. And I could also do something around that line. And not the corner one, though. I just had another idea. Maybe if I want it to be raised, I wouldn't do that. Is this an odd or an even number? It's even. I don't want it to be even. Is there enough room here to extend it back one more? Looks like there is. So yeah, let's do that. Because odd numbers are generally easier to work with, which is why I regret making this castle based off of an even number, because the entire center of it is even, so it's going to be interesting to make any, like, roofed build, like a... Well, I guess this worked out perfectly fine, so it shouldn't be that much of an issue. It's also kind of fun to, like, I guess challenge myself to build with even numbers, because it is a little bit more challenging, I guess. Why do I have levers on my bar? I don't really need it. Okay. Let's break that. Yeah, okay, that would go there, and that would go there. How does that look? Oh, I want to do that, and then torches on those. And I'm not sure if you guys can hear my keyboard, because it's mechanical and all clicky. That doesn't look bad. Yeah, I'm gonna make that for the rest of the parts of it, and then we'll make the thrones on them. I only have one of the thrones actually planned out, which is the one I showed a lot earlier. Like, at the start of making the dome, I believe. And then the other two will probably be symmetrical, maybe a little bit different, but around the same line, but they're going to be a lot smaller. So yeah, I'll make this over here, then we'll get a better feel for it, and I'll be right back. Okay, I've changed the design a little bit, and there's a creeper up there, so let's take him out before he kills us. Okay, that shouldn't be a problem anymore. I changed it a little bit, and I'm not sure if I like this part, how it just kind of goes back and merges into it. It might look a little bit better if I shift the entire thing one block back, so the pillar would be here instead of one block back. I'm not really sure if that would actually make all that much of a difference, but I have plenty of room to make the thrones up here, and I also want to somehow incorporate redstone to make like a secret passage, like have the floor open up and then the royals can just jump down the secret passage and disappear in case attack. That was really good grammar. In case attack. Yeah, that part. I'm going to quickly, well, I might as well just quickly make it right now over here to see if that helps it at all. Build this up, because honestly it wouldn't be that much work to shift that wall back. If I really wanted to, I could go get pistons and just push it back, but the creeper's back. What? I must have not shot him completely off the wall. Huh. That would have been bad if he would have bombed me as I went back over there. Good thing he didn't have... Okay, I believe that goes on top of these. Oops, I missed it. Yeah, okay, now let's run over here to compare. Like, you can't really even tell the difference, and when am I even going to really look at, like, I might make a fountain or something flowing out of the wall to make like a little, not a moat, but what's the definition of a moat? Because it, like, just a flow of water surrounding it, because that sounds an awful lot like a moat, but I'm not sure if it would be exactly a moat. Like, I wonder if the definition of moat is just, like, if it's only for defensive measures. Because if that was the definition, then a decorative thing wouldn't fit it, or would it? I'm overthinking this way too much. Okay, that's right. Oops, that is not. Let's quickly finish this up and start working on the other part of it. Okay, that goes there. Let's get, like, up here to work on it from now, I guess. Then the top part, and the other part. Do I want to put torches on all of them? I don't think it would be necessary to, but let's just, yeah. Okay, let's back up and look at what it looks like. I think torches on all of the pillar bits is a bit excessive, so let's break half of them. Oops, I missed it. And not that one. And let's go put torches over here. Okay, this has to be stone because you can see it. Well, it doesn't have to be stone, but I would prefer it to be stone. Actually, I'm down here now. Let's make a temporary floor of stone to see what it looks like. My other concern about this is whether or not I'm covering up the walls too much, because I did spend like an entire episode making these walls, and it's kind of counterproductive to cover them up. But I definitely want this platform, and I don't think having it only go up one block would be enough. Okay, how am I gonna get back up there? Oh, I have ender pearls. Yeah. Oops, I missed a block. Yeah, I think a solid stone floor would work perfectly fine for it. I guess I can still see a decent amount of the wall, and I did forget one thing down here, and that is place stairs there, but then make a stone outline, then a what's it called? Stone slab outline around the stone outline. And the floor here probably won't be stone bricks in the end. It is just that for now. Yeah, let's quickly finish doing this, and I am fail blocking. Okay, I still need to finish this. That's going to be terrible to do because I have to connect that to there, which is not going to be fun at all, especially in survival. I like how I can still see the back of the wall. Then again, I guess if I was going to just add floors, like at this level... Did I say floors? If I was going to add thrones at this level, I wouldn't really be able to see the wall anyway, so... Yeah, yeah, I think I can still see enough of the wall to to justify making the wall in the first place. Now I'm debating whether or not to just completely fill in the floor, because I don't think I'll need this entire... Okay, never mind, I might need the entire platform to make the thrones. Because I don't want it to be like you walk up the staircases and then there's a throne right here. I want it to be probably like a good 3 or 4 blocks back. Then the side thrones might be a little bit forward to make like a little concaved look, because there is extra room here. I might make like a fountain there. That'd probably look good. Then I could make like the drain come out there, and it's gonna look good, I have a feeling. Actually, let's extend the carpet now. I have 2 pieces of carpet. Okay, scratch that idea. I am going to do something. Let's do that. And also, do I want to continue the carpet up here? Because you can't have carpet staircases, which is a shame. Or did they change that? Quick, grab a piece of carpet and try putting it on a stair. No, you cannot. Well, you can place it on that, but you can't, like, it doesn't drape over it, it hovers. Since I've already shown the throne and I have all the bits and pieces to it here, I am going to quickly make the main throne, then get other stuff to make the 2 side ones. Okay, I made the main throne, and I would say, like, it's definitely a bit close to the balcony part, but it does look really good there, how it just kind of blends into the entire wall. Like, hey, look at me, it's a big throne. But I just had this idea when I looked back at it. Well, you can't... Why can't you do that? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, let's put torches there, and let's go look at it again, because it's gonna make it look like it's glowing. Or just make it look oddly illuminated. Same difference. But the carpet's probably going to continue down there, and I might put like levers or something here, and might like make a trap door or something right here for like a judgment type area. And also, now that I look at this, it might, well, to walk down, yeah, I would say it's at a good placement in comparison to the staircase. But I would say that is actually like fairly good. I have to just yeah. What am I trying to say? I have to decide on a design for the smaller thrones. I'm thinking I might just completely fill in this part, and I'll probably have this wall section open up to be like a secret, yeah, secret. Like a secret staircase or something. Just like an escape route, I guess. Or, if I really wanted to try, I could probably have, like, the thrones themselves open up to be like a drop down out of the area. Well, I guess the balcony, like, if an assassin got up on the balcony, it would be like a free kill. 'Cause just jump, dead. But the balconies are where the guards are, so in theory they would be fairly safe. That doesn't really guarantee anything. I feel like making the smaller thrones on, like, while recording. So let's get a various assortment of building materials to make them. Because they're definitely going to be in a very similar, like, style, I guess I would say. Because it wouldn't make sense for them to not be. But at the same time, I want them to be different. I don't have any more carpet for the actual seat. They're going to be centered, and let's put them one block forward. So put that there. Let's just try and make a downscaled version of that one. So do stuff like this. I have a feel, well, this might actually look decent. Then let's make the stone brick stuff going around it. Oof, placing these blocks. Those are not even the right blocks. Or is this going to look ridiculous? It might actually look decent once I put carpet on it. What the? Oh, that doesn't go there. I was really confused there for a second. That there, that there. Raise that up. This is looking a bit bulky. And then it connects directly to the, balcony part. Seems legit. Oof. Yeah, definitely not going that route, because that's way too bulky. It should be shorter and maybe not have all the stone trim. So let's break that, put that there, and there that is. I don't think the stone trim really fits on this one, so I might just have to decorate the side of it like as is. Maybe I can incorporate the... Also, what would it look like if I just... Okay, that doesn't work. Let's try incorporating the stone into the, like, throne bit itself. Maybe that would help. I don't know. Actually, that might work. Maybe. It's hard making detailed small things in this game because once you start adding details, it just gets bulky. Like, that does not look good enough by itself. let's just mess around with this for a little bit, and if we don't come up with something, I'll just spend a bit of time off camera to come up with something that looks decent. Yeah. Oh, not those. Let's try the stair bits. And that just blends into that. I'm going to spend a bit of time off camera to make something that I'm satisfied with. And yeah, I'll be back once I've done that. Okay, I think I've decided on a design for the smaller thrones. I managed to keep the stone brick foundation of it, which I don't really know if would make sense, if it would make sense to have it or not, but I think it looks decent to have it there. And the reason I would much rather prefer this to be a stair, but then this happens, and that doesn't really look good at all. I've considered just not having that and just leaving it like that. It doesn't look bad, it just doesn't really, I don't know. I feel like there needs to be wood exposed, in those spots, but yeah, that happens. I guess I could try this. Yeah, I'll just leave it like that. But I managed to keep the stone brick foundation to it, and let's go look at it from a different perspective. You can still see it, but it's not as grand as the center one, which is kind of what I was going for. Let's quickly make another one of those over here, so a 2-block gap and then another block gap, so that's centered. I need more stuff. And I am attempting to speed build this off the top of my head. It probably won't end up working all that well, especially because it looks like I might need more stuff. Wait, that's not right. And that's there. And that's like that. I need more planks. Okay, that is like that, that there. That and that and that. And I believe I just did that for that part. That, that, and that. And these. And I believe that is done. I'm not 100% positive, but I think it is. Yeah, that looks good. Now let's look at what all 3 thrones together look like. Let's go even further away. Yeah, I think that will work fine. And I forgot to put the red carpet on the other one to make it like a cushion. I could do the carpet up here too. Oof. Hey, can you? Yes, you can. That'd actually be a really good scaffolding option for building up, because they instantly break when you break the bottom one. And I'm out of carpet. That did not take very long. I might go, fill it in completely. Yeah, because this looks a little bit odd. I'll I'll grab more carpet, then we'll start looking at what we could possibly do up here. Then we'll probably hang some chandeliers, because I'm not really sure where I could fit a pillar. Because I could put a pillar here, but it would completely block those thrones. Yeah, I don't know where I could put a pillar. Unless I moved the thrones to be a lot more forward-ish. Like this would, like it's in the center, that would be a good spot for a pillar, but I don't know. Like what, well, now that I think about it, what could I put here that wouldn't block the smaller thrones? Because like literally anything would probably block them. I could just see what like filling in the back part makes the room look like. Like it would definitely make it look more solid. I just don't know how much more solid it would make it look. Because like when you think about domes in real life, like large domed buildings, like they look like this, only they don't have the windows in the side. So if I just not close them up, but like what I said earlier, just fill in the open space by making a, like completing that part of the building, it would make it look a lot more solid. So I am going to grab more carpet and get stuff ready to hang some chandeliers, and I'll be right back. Okay, I got a bit of stuff, and I've already placed some of the carpet, and I did this instead of having to continually like all carpet, because that doesn't really look good, so I just broke that bit. And I think that should work fine. Did I ever put a torch behind here? Yes, I did. Now, where to put the chandeliers? What do I want? That's another good question. Do I want multiple chandeliers or just one large chandelier? I am down here now. Let's get out of here. Oof, this fall damage. Well, first of all, let's get up there to look at our placement options, and just because I had that idea a little bit ago, I am using carpet to scaffold. Well, what's my brightness even at? It's all the way up. Fantastic. Okay, let's start scaffolding using dirt. So if I fall, there will be floating dirt. Well, I guess that would be the case with normal scaffolding anyway. I'm looking for a good spot to hang stuff. So far I see that spot. That is an upside down slab, but I could just break that and that would work fairly decently also. Actually, I think right there would probably be a good spot to hang it. Might have 4 like auxiliary chandelier things. Where did I say here? That go down a decent way, then one large one that has like 4 things holding it up, because center, even number, terrible idea. But at the time I thought the even number curves looked better. I kinda still think they do. At least for that size of arch, I would say an even number is the way to go. But it complicates literally everything else about the build, so yeah, equal trade-off, I don't know. And let's continue going over here. So I'm doing some pro scaffolding right now, and there. Let's light up the ceiling more. And let's get over here. I'm actually kind of impressed that I haven't fallen. I am kind of impressed that I have not fallen off my scaffolding yet. And there goes a fail block. Okay. I did not grab enough fences. Do I want to use fences? I think the fences are probably a better option for the smaller chandeliers, but let's see what iron iron bars would look like for the large one. Because like iron bars kind of look like chain. So that's why I would use it for the large one, and then this kind of looks like rope. If I place it in the right spot. Okay, let's make all the smaller ones before we make the large ones. So let's take down all this dirt so I can jump down, break the carpet. Will I die if I jump down now? I don't know, let's find out. Nope, we're good, and then break that, and all of the carpet falls down. That's really useful. Let's run around and pick up everything so I don't lose anything. Okay, let's go up over here. And let's bring it down to about this level so it's like in line with the top of the balcony ceiling bit. How do I want to do this? Actually, let's go up like one block. Let's get the silk touch pick out so I can remove glowstone if I decide to not have it there. Let's try, because I want them to be larger than the really simple chandeliers I used in that hallway, so let's try something like this. Have no idea if this is going to look decent at all, but might as well try, and my scaffolding is under it. But I have a silk touch pick, so let's innovate. Put that there. Then glass down the side of it, but not have a silk touch pick. And I cannot put carpet there, but I can put carpet here. That is glowstone, not glass. Okay. Let's see what that looks like. I'm wasting my shovel. Let's go a ways away to get a better view of it. It actually doesn't look that bad. It's a lot of glass, though. I'm also not sure if I like the fence on it. It doesn't look bad, though, that's for sure. I have another idea I want to try out before I completely redo anything, and that would be like make it less long, I guess. Break that. Rain and carpet. I would say I like that look better than the elongated one. And I would say the height is decent, but I don't think the rope fence looks appropriate for it. So, let's see if iron bars look good. Because these are definitely wider, and I think that might help. Let's jump back down, sprint away, turn around, and I don't know. Like a thicker fence would look a lot better, I would say. I would say that is decent for that, so I am going to make the other 3, and I'll be right back. Then we'll see how much room is left for the large grand chandelier. Yay. Chandeliers, fun times. But I would say probably the best part about the chandeliers are that they light up the ceiling some. Wait. I think I might make this one, but make it 1 block taller to see if I like that any better. So I'll do that quickly, then I'll be back. Okay, I have another one built, and it is 1 block taller than this one. And from this perspective, I would say that I would prefer the left one, because that looks like it's hardly hanging at all. So yeah, I am going to make this one, I'll lower that one, and I'll make that one there. Yeah, I'll be back after I do that. Okay, I have all the, smaller chandeliers, even though they're still fairly large chandeliers made. And from a far away view of it, it definitely needs something in the middle. I think a very large chandelier that might be, it's an even number, so like 4 of those are 5 blocks wide, so like 6 or 8 blocks wide diameter chandelier in the middle. But this episode is getting fairly long, so I am going to do that off camera, and then I'll meet you guys after I've done that. I am rambling right now, trying to make a decent transition, but completely failing. I will make big chandelier, and I'll be back after. Yeah. Well, I finished the big chandelier and I died falling down right after I did one more thing, and you can kind of see it from here. It's not all that much larger than the other 4 chandeliers, but if it was any larger, I would feel it would be too large. Now that I died doing that, I don't even really like what I did. I tried making the base, or the top of the chain, wider to make it look more structurally accurate. I don't really know, but I did that, jumped down, died, yeah. Yeah, okay, let's finish picking up everything, make sure we got all of it. Back up, and I would say that it looks good overall. Well, it's kind of hard making a pointed chandelier when it's an even number. And you know what I just realized right after... I don't have my food. Where's my food? Because I need to have food. Oh, there it is. You know what I realized right after I cut... Well, like in the transition period when I was making the large chandelier. This episode is probably, well, depending on what I decide to do, this episode's either 50 or 51, and I was going to do a recap of what I've done every 10 episodes. So this should have been a tour, well, not a tour, but I guess like a mini tour slash recap of what I've done. Now that I've done all of this, I can't really do a recap to put in before this because it would just make like a wall of black wool. It's like no looking at there because spoiler. And yeah, so because of that, I would basically be cutting out half of what I've done the past 10 episodes if I did do that. It is raining a lot. What I'm probably going to do is just make this one episode 50, then do a recap of everything from 41 to 51. Yeah, because I can't really cut out the entire dome, because I spent an episode making the dome and then another episode making the walls to the dome, and that would be like 20% of what I've done in that recap. So yeah, this is going to be, I just decided right now, this will be episode 50, then the recap will be 51, then hopefully I'll remember to make the next recap at episode 60. But yeah, that's all for today. I really gotta fix that, but I used my last Ender Pearl getting up there, because I don't think that looks very good. Now that we can see the ceiling, I might try and make like a decorative crest up there, We might also make a banner or something in the center there. And it still needs more decoration, but it's more than what it was. And I am going to take a screenshot of it now, because I always forget to, and then I always have to open Minecraft back up, load the world, take a screenshot, because I'm already uploading before I remember I forgot to take a screenshot. So yeah, let's just do that now. But today was a fairly long episode, but I guess it kind of justifies not having an episode in, like, I don't know, almost 2 weeks now. So I guess it's a well-deserved longer episode, and I hope you all enjoyed it. Yeah, that's all for today. If you did like it, feel free to leave a like. And yeah, see you guys next episode, which hopefully will be soon. I'll probably try and make another SMP episode before I make the recap episode, though, just because I want to play on the server a bit more. Yeah, thanks for watching. See you guys next time. Bye.